Alright, so while I was off doing important stuff like moving around cow troughs so my Brahmin would stop spawning inside of buildings and stuff.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Why do you ask?
I just had a hard go with the transition myself. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard, settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
He's pretty cool, actually. I don't know about the whole synth thing. It's presuming a lot, presuming that man is capable of giving something a cognitive, thinking, creative soul, and that, you know, mankind can't put two sticks together without setting a fire and burning the next guy with it, so I can't see... Yeah, but whatever. We'll just assume, for the sake of the game world, for the sake of argument, that that can be done, then Nick's alright. Being his own person, I guess. Alright, I just thought I'd show off my little guard tower. This is my little project here at this particular settlement. I'm at the co-op. And, why can I... Oh, there we go. Let's see. So I'm, slowly setting up walls, defenses around the place. I'm probably about a third of the way through. I'd probably be a lot farther if it weren't for, investing all my stuff into this, abomination I'm creating here, but it doesn't matter. I'm having fun. It's all that really counts, I guess. But I keep in mind places where you can take cover and also shoot should people come to harass the place. And so I kind of kept that in mind with my tower, too. Got some guard stations up there to add to the overall defense of the place. Windows to shoot out of, some beds to sleep in. So whoever's assigned to the guard towers can just basically not have to walk far to go to work type of thing. Alright, I said I was going to modify my guns. I had this sniper set aside here, and I can finally put a suppressor on it because I got the third rank in my gun nut. Hopefully this would be pretty cool. Other than that, it pretty much came with anything else I might want. It came with its own night scope. All this other stuff was already on it. A night scope I can't even make. I believe it takes 1 rank in the science perk, and so that's pretty cool. Didn't have to add any of this other stuff. Wanted to modify my shotgun a little bit too. Suppressors come first. Alright, bonus sneak attack damage with suppressed weapons. I can just imagine getting up there and getting a sneak attack critical on somebody with a suppressed automatic shotgun. That'd probably be some pretty sexy damage, I would think. Anyway, that's kind of how I'm thinking. And I'm going to go with the old traditional circle sights on the front. If that doesn't really work out, I can always put a reflex. I can't see putting an actual scope on the shotgun. I don't really see any point. I don't think they have that kind of range, but... And I'm a little bit short on oil. That's it. I can put one on there, though. That's cool. Actually, I think the medium mags are 12 shot anyway, so that's kind of what I'm used to. The combat shotgun is 12 rounds. That's fine. And I really want this. One of these two. I'm not sure if I want to go with the armor piercing, probably. Or just the powerful one. One or the other. Probably the armor piercing. I don't know. Either way, I'm short on oil for that too, so... Alright, that's cool. So we'll head to Fort Hagen and go follow the trail where Dogmeat led us. Try to find this Kellogg person and get our son back. And while we're at it, collect a bunch of stuff. Might come up with some oil and who knows what else. And then we'll, of course, make our mandatory trip back here to dump off all the goods. That's assuming everything respawned in Fort Hagen. We've already pretty much looted the place. We might have missed a few things, but... I was pretty thorough when I was there. In fact, even went back because I'd missed a magazine that I saw in hindsight. During one of the videos, I was like, holy crap, I just walked straight over. It was a guns and bullets one, too, so I really, really needed that. Yeah, I was lucky to find it. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go Fort Hagen. I wonder if Dogmeat's still there. We fast-traveled out of there, and I'm wondering if that wasn't a mistake. I don't know. It was weird the way the companions went. Is he just kind of appeared to help us find the trail to follow this Kellogg guy.
An easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
But he didn't really count as a companion. And so, I don't know. Alright. Nice day outside. Let's go loot Fort Hagen again. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we pretty much scoured this whole town when we were here last time. Might as well level up, too. Let's see, I can't get that till I'm level 39. Could put another point in explosives. I will, eventually. If not now, eventually. I would like to upgrade. I guess I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. That's full. Alright, I've got all the Black Widow perks. It's between explosives and action point regeneration. I don't think I'm going to go with either of those. Those are more convenience perks than anything. I'm finding plenty of junk. If I run out of stuff to craft with, I'll just go explore somewhere and come back with pocketfuls of stuff. So, not a problem. How about toughness? What is there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranks? Up to 50% damage resistance, or is it up to 30%? I wonder. I don't know. I wonder if it goes up by 5s or 10s. I wonder if that's all damage or just physical damage. I'll actually go take a look at that and see if it says anything. This doesn't look as sexy as the snipers did in Fallout 3 and New Vegas. The anti-material rifles and the snipers, those look cool. I mean, it's okay. It's a hunting rifle. I mean, it is what it is. I like the night scope. Silencer isn't quite as beefy as I was like on the end of it. But that's just being picky. Whatever. Let's see how it acts.
Curious. Doors
I do not remember. I don't remember that door there before. This is the way we came in last time. Yeah, look, this stuff is all still looted. Looks like. There was random stuff. Yeah, the robot's still gone. That was nice too. It was a legendary robot. I forget what he dropped for me, but seemed like it was something I used. Was it this gun that I'm carrying right here?
Destruction of Bellows Kellogg will not be pleased. I must report this assault.
Kellogg will not be pleased. Oh, the synths are working for this dude? Okay, interesting.
Hey, got him.
Combat initiated.
You know, I'll be happy if on my SMG, if that ammo meter reads 999 down on the bottom right for the rest of the game. Totally cool with that.
You cannot remain undetected for long.
Back.
Oh man, pieces of their armor just go flying off. That is badass. Not just destructible environments, but destructible enemies. Hell yeah. Gives me hope for the next Dragon's Dogma game. I hear it's either in development or already developed, but it's an online thing.
Clearly needs adjustment.
But you can do the whole climbing on the griffins and doing all that kind of stuff, climbing on ogres and trolls and whatever. No. Stuck with a sniper rifle in my hand, like a dumbass.
Good.
Directive
Nice.
received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Directive received from Kellogg. Okay. Oh, he's definitely an enemy. See a dude kidnap your kid and shoot your spouse in the face. I don't care if it was his job. I don't care if he did it out of personal reasons. I don't care if it was a mix of both.
Ordered your termination.
I don't care if he was crazy and he's got some psychological excuse. It doesn't make any difference to me. It dies.
Fascinating.
And, anyone who says, that's not right. Yes, it is. If you don't agree, you're wrong. I don't really care. This thing dies. Kidnapping and murder? Either one of those in and of itself is reason to rid the world of that person. But put both together? No. Like I said, I don't care if it's his job or not. Doesn't matter. By all accounts, it sounds like he's a mercenary. A really good one, too. A feared one, but he has a bad reputation of leaving no loose ends and all this and that. That just means being inhuman and brutal. Which, sure enough, if that makes you good at your job, that's great. Another part of your job is getting your ass kicked by those whom you've screwed over along the way, too. So he's going to have to accept that part of his job now. Pretty simple.
equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available, I will find you.
I like the steadiness of the submachine gun, especially with the silencer and all that, but I still am really partial to my 10mm pistol. I really like it. In fact, I'm fixing to put this last upgrade on it and make it a beast. By the looks of it, I can add another... I can almost double the damage. What it's putting out now? Synth leader. Okay, we killed him last time we were here. Okay, so this is kind of like... this was the case in Fallout. In couple circumstances, and it seems like Oblivion, maybe even Skyrim, where you go to a place, and if you didn't have the quest for that place, specifically... What do you mean you got nothing? You're getting shot in the back with a laser, dude. What is it? I'm not seeing the enemy, whatever the enemy is. Oh, we got a turret. Oh, cool, laser turret. Okay, that's new. Those weren't here when we were here last time. It seems like you could go to some places, and if you didn't have the quest for that yet, certain part of that place either wouldn't be spawned or it would be locked. It would say you need a key for this or something like that, or a certain item which you wouldn't have unless you'd actually started the quest type of thing. Like when we first walked in, I do not remember seeing that door. I think that was added once we got on the trail to find Kellogg. Most of the stuff is still gone.
Last time I got a checkup.
Oh wow, I don't remember this either. There may have been an elevator there, maybe, but I don't remember it. If there was, it wasn't working, or something. Okay, well I'm gonna look around just a bit more, see if there's anything else new here. I'm in no hurry, I hope you guys aren't.
Anomaly detected.
Man, I don't have no ammo for this thing. I'm gonna start really working on 10mm ammo, buying it every time I get a chance and all that kind of stuff. Oh, hello. Blew his face mask off. Take that.
Termination required.
This gun is definitely cool. Wow. Son of a bitch.
You're in for it now.
I must end your existence.
Guess it's safe for now.
It'd be cool if they could do something about some of these enemies getting stuck a little bit too. I mean, sure enough, if I see something basically glitched onto something, I'll just kill it, finish it off and whatever, but been a few times, even with one or two, I guess, boss level type enemies, like Swan, for example, we get stuck on a light pole, and I think I could have killed him anyway. Sure enough, he's boss or whatever, but I was putting up some decent damage, but yeah, I mean, it certainly made it a lot easier, him just getting stuck and just standing there and looking at me, not doing really anything. Happened with Fist, too. That one super mutant up on top of Trinity Towers. He kind of got glitched out, cheesed out on a railing or something on one of the stairs or something. I don't know. Didn't mean for it to happen. Wasn't trying to make it happen. I certainly wasn't trying to get destroyed by his minigun, but at the same token, I wasn't trying to cheese him out either. That's happened a couple times. Actually, I'm starting to be able to take a little bit of damage here. Like that dude hit me with a pretty good volley of laser fire, and it didn't do a whole lot. Not like it would have before. I guess toughness really does make a difference. I can just imagine putting a few more ranks into that. Not trying to be a tank, but at the same token, it's nice to be able to take some damage when you get stuck in a bad spot. Alright, well, most of the things that I remember looting are still gone. Well, the boxes are empty and all that stuff. Looks like they brought some turrets back with some new turrets. I don't remember that laser turret before. It might have been there. I just don't remember it. Alright, so let's go find that elevator. I think that's where we're probably supposed to go, because I do not remember that being there before. Oh, I bet you I missed this last time, though. Telephones, clipboards. Sorry, anything with wood on it. That's probably going to be just my MO for the rest of the game, is because it goes into so much of everything that you build. I mean, literally, fences, walls, everything.
Going down.
But the only thing that doesn't require wood is turrets and lights. There's probably some lights that require wood, too. I wouldn't doubt it. Ceiling fans require wood, matter of fact. Sure do. And I have a fetish for ceiling fans. I really do. Now, let's see if we can get rid of some weight here while we're at it. If I was smart, I would probably start saving all the things like Salisbury steak and stuff like that and just sell it. It's worth a few caps a piece, and it's kind of worthless as far as health. Well, Salisbury steak isn't bad, but other things like Yum Yum deviled eggs and all that, they're garbage. They're almost completely worthless. They give you like, what, 10 health or something. I think that actually damaged the synth a little bit. But they sure did a good job with explosions. You know what this gives me?
You playing hide and seek?
I really like Valentine, I do. This is really giving me hope for Elder Scrolls 6. I'm by no means well, no, I'd be lying if I say I'm not looking forward to it. Of course, I'm gonna be all over it. But I'm totally happy with this. This is gonna keep me occupied for quite a while. I'm in no hurry. Can't wait to see what they do with the DLCs on this one. What's up with all that lightning and stuff there?
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
I will. Oh, what did that synth set off a trap? I think he did. Son of a bitch. I would have sure loved to defuse that myself. Bastard. Oh, but anyway, if you think about it, with the animations and stuff, think about it. The animations like the blood spray, the natural, what do you call it, ragdoll effect on just bodies when you're hitting them. Like when you hit something, it doesn't just stagger a little bit. Its left shoulder might jerk back, its right leg might get kicked out from under him, its head might snap back, it might double over. You know, there's random stuff that happens when you hit somebody or when you cripple a limb or when you do certain things. It's very natural, the animations. And then throw on top of that, not just the blood spray, but like the smoke and the fire, when you hit somebody with a fire round and the little puff of smoke comes off it and floats off in the wind and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you can imagine what they can do with the magic in Skyrim,
Nice.
bring back the, and I thought they really took a step back in Skyrim as far as, in a lot of ways, honestly, as far as the graphics go. Sure enough, the the way the characters looked and stuff, they made a lot of improvements on that. I don't think they made really any improvements one way or another on the way, like, swords and equipment and stuff like that looked. I thought in Oblivion, they did a great job with that also. Thought the glass swords and the ebony stuff and everything in Oblivion, I thought it looked fine. And,
Go on.
even the Daedric weapons, and Daedric armor and all that stuff, I thought it was cool in Oblivion. So I don't know that they upgraded that much. They may have done a little bit with the environment, some upgrades there. Sure, more grass, more trees and stuff like that. Looked a little more natural, and they should, because they had, upgraded their engine and done all that. But as far as like the animations themselves go, like water, moving water, fireballs, lightning still looked okay. But a lot of the other magic effects didn't have the pop and all the pretty colors that the Oblivion magic did. Oblivion magic was actually really cool. I mean, considering whatever other graphic deficiencies that game had, which I didn't really care because it was the game made up for all that. But it certainly went over the top as far as animations and stuff went.
Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Oh, is that his version of an insult? Calling me a frozen TV dinner? Okay, alright, bitch. And I don't know that if I wasn't frozen that it would have went down like that, but it wouldn't have been as easy as just walking in and just snatching my kid. Punk ass. That's cool. Keep talking smack from behind your intercom. I'll be there in a minute. First, let me take all your stuff. Bastard. Yeah, see, this is probably the stupidest thing he could do right now is catch an attitude and talk smack before I get there. He seems to think that I'll be lucky to get out of this alive, and yeah, I don't think he's aware. It's the other way around. But anyway, with all the animations and stuff that they're doing here, Elder Scrolls 6, I can just imagine what they could do, and especially if they put it in a place like, actually elsewhere, or, what is it, Hammerfell, where the Red Guards are from. My bet would be on one of those two places. Either place involves sands and a lot of desert, right? Either one, probably different types of desert, I guess, depending, based on Elder Scrolls Online, what they did with like the Hammerfell areas and the elsewhere areas and whatever. I don't know, but either way, you got desert and stuff like that. So the sands and the blowing sands, sandstorms, the desert skies, and all this other stuff. What they could do with it? Oh man! And then running around and throwing around your fireballs and dropping firestorm and lightning storms and all this other stuff. And with the animations and stuff they can do now, man, it's going to be something else. Really curious what they're going to do.
Sorry,
if they're
your
going
house has been a
to
wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
No. Okay, I wouldn't call that cryo chamber I was in my house, but it's where I was at, and you came in there uninvited and did some kidnapping and murdering and shit. Okay, so I'm in here. I'm just here for just a little justice. I don't think any of this stuff is yours anyway. You won't be needing it here in just a couple minutes, I promise. But, old army base. Looks like army command center down here. Man, I better find some good stuff. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, circuitry and stuff. Hell yes, they can give me all that
Never
they want.
expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
You base that assumption on something? That's your professional standards, to make assumptions and walk in blindly based on what you think a person might be able to and not do?
Someone present.
Well shit, it was gonna end badly for you anyway then, dude. Because you're not real bright. All I know is this, is you picked the wrong target. I don't care about your ideologies, I don't care about your theologies, I don't care about your principles, I don't care about why you did what you did. All I know is you did it, and you won't be doing it again. I can rest assured that you will not be doing any more kidnapping and murdering. Those days are done.
Detection system must be on the fritz. They're here somewhere. Is that it?
God darn it. These controllers are something else. I'm trying to think what I compare them to.
Not that it's an
I guess with like the feral ghouls it would be like a stalker, I guess. Seems like each one has ranks, right? So you got feral ghouls, then you got the roamers, then you have the stalkers, then you have the reavers, and then it seems like the glowing ones are now the, I guess you could say, boss feral
Some
ghouls.
folks never lose their fondness for living in the basement.
So I guess with these you have the synths, and the synths. Oh, what will be the next one? I don't know. Anyway, it seems like they have ranks. Although I'd rather face 2 or 3 of these synth leaders than face one glowing one, as far as that goes, though. Seriously. the gunners have ranks too. You had conscripts, privates, then leaders or commanders, whatever. Oh, don't let me get in your way, dude.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Yeah, it really kind of is. If it ends with you dying, it goes my way. Whatever happens in between, whatever.
I don't think we're alone.
Look who's back.
That's the last.
Wow, that was close. I think it hits me one more time, I'm dead. Okay. Apparently there's ranks of laser turrets too, or something. Sometimes those white lasers don't really do a whole lot. That time he was knocking chunks off my health bar, wasn't he? Yeah, this dude sure talks a lot of smack from behind all his protection. Groups of synths, bunch of turrets. Okay, let's see if we can't do something about that.
You want me to take a look at that terminal?
Oh, wow. Can you get him to hack and lockpick? Well, he can obviously do some lockpicking. We figured that out in Vault's, what was it, 114? In the Vault, where we saved him. He picked a lot. I wonder if that's the perk you get for having him along. So, if you're playing a character that has no lockpicking or hacking skills, you could run around with Valentine all the time, I guess. I don't know what his rank is. I mean, there's probably some terminals and locks that he can't open, but maybe not. Maybe that's his thing. Huh. Makes me wonder if each of the companions doesn't have a one particular thing that it can provide for you. I remember in New Vegas, if you had Veronica with you, it was like bringing a crafting bench with you. That's pretty cool. You could add mods and do all kinds of stuff. Make things right there. Edie was the same way. Edie could help you make stuff too, if I remember right. So Veronica
There we
wasn't really,
go.
I guess you could say, necessary, but she's my favorite anyway. Didn't really matter what her perk was. I didn't care. And I noticed they gave you other passive stuff too. Like Boone gave you the spotter perk, where if you aimed through any kind of scope, it would highlight the enemy. Well, that's a bunch of turrets. Holy crap. Let's see, Veronica gave you something else, I think. I think Cass gave you a bonus from alcohol effects. Seems like that was her thing. And then on top of that, they each had their own personal companion thing, where once you did that, they gained a perk based on how you completed it. Like if you did one thing for Cass, it increased her, I don't know, rate of fire or something with all weapons or something like that. And if you did it another way, it increased her damage resistance or something. Seems like. And Edie was the same way. You could increase his armor, or you could increase his weapon. If you gave him over to who were the followers of the Apocalypse, I think, they would give him this badass little plasma cannon on his face. He was a beast then. He would start destroying stuff. He was awesome. Okay, so like I said, I'm still a newbie on all of that. I guess a lot of stuff still to learn. Figure out which followers do what. But when it comes down to it, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to pick the follower that I like the most, that I want to spend the day with. That's the one that I'll be riding with. Alright, let's see how much more he can carry. I'm glad to get filled up here. This is a lot of good stuff. Just about everything here.
Something for you?
Yeah, I carry all that. Just about everything we picked up I can definitely use. I'll start a pompadour wig. I found a few of those. Guess we'll start making some decisions, putting some stuff up also. Well, I learned in Fallout 3, open up bathroom stalls and stuff. You definitely want to do that. Found skill books and all kinds of stuff. So far, I haven't really been rewarded with any bathroom stalls. I don't think we found any magazines yet. May have found one comic book in a bathroom. I don't remember. But still.
To be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Okay, that's a laser turret. I know I've got them deactivated. Oops, deactivated, but I'm curious if I can still get the parts off of them. I don't think so. It says I'm getting hits on it. It's just not. Yeah, it's registering no damage. Yeah, none at all. Okay, so if you got them deactivated, they're invincible. Probably not a good thing, because that's circuit boards, fuses, vacuum tubes, who knows what. And this is a heck of a command center they got down here. Look at all this stuff. These telephones and typewriters are heavy, too.
Professional. Won't make it easy.
Yeah, I won't either.
Movement detected. Combat initiated.
Got nothing.
Sounds like we're going to have a Strider. There's another one. Another rank of synth. What I'm probably going to wind up doing is dropping any synth armor and most of their automatic weapons, at least. That's one thing I don't give to my followers, is the automatic laser stuff.
Good. Suppose someone should make use of it.
We sure are running a zigzag to get to where we're going. There's going to be an easy way in here. I need an oil, don't I? I do. Alright, I guess I'm going to grab anything that might have oil in it, too. Yep, I knew that was coming. Time to start making decisions. That's fine. But yeah, there's more oil. Definitely keeping all this kind of stuff. Duct tape, of course.
That's it.
Fuses have copper, I think. Alright. Some of the really heavy stuff. Can't think of any of that stuff that I really want to get rid of. Not really. Tell you what, you can have all this. I was thinking let my followers wear it, but it's pretty heavy considering. Well, I guess 3 pounds isn't all that bad, but still. The settlers don't get messed with a whole lot anyway. I usually keep the defenses up at my settlements, so not a problem. Looks like we have a kitchen, too. Is this where the synths sleep? This is an infirmary, actually. They were set up down here. They really were. I wonder if there's a trap you can set off down there or something. I can probably drop some of these buckets also. I do have a little bit of room to work with now, but I can do some of that. But I like having the steel too. Although you can get better steel return off of like cans and things than you can off the big buckets and stuff, but still, whatever. Oh, what's this?
Hell
What?
yeah.
Totally random. Totally random. Very cool. Energy weapons. Well, doesn't really too much apply to anything I do, but still.
Is someone present?
I would like to, at some point, collect all the bobbleheads. I really would.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
Oh no, I'm here. Definitely here.
Hello.
Oh wow, two of them.
Oh,
See ya.
Think they're gone for
Yeah,
good?
these patrollers are the nasty ones. That was bad. Come on.
Kellogg has ordered your termination.
Not near as much recoil on the sniper. That I do like. Thought he was gonna move into it.
Please
There we go.
stand still.
Oh, that's a lot of wasted rounds. Okay. Got something for you, buddy. Come on in here.
All damage and valuable.
I'll probably wind up putting that up anyway. I don't even know why I grabbed that. But, that's cool. See if there's some kind of valve or something. Just curious. Oh, I'll take that though. And I'll take this. Fort Hagen armory password. Alright. I'm wondering if every relevant terminal or door in the game has a corresponding password or key somewhere. You just have to find it. That type of thing. In other words, if there's a way to get through, if you don't want to.
Guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Movement detected. Curious.
Something out there.
Damn it, I have detected you.
I don't know what this guy's gonna drop. Probably a mutant slaying tire iron or something.
Yeah, that's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Nice. Good job, dude. Good job. Exterminator's laser sniper. Well, there you go. It's 50% more damage against animals and stuff. Or insects.
Anything I can lug for you?
No, I think we're just going to go ahead and just drop a bunch of this junk. Automatic stuff. It's not worth a lot of caps. 70 caps is not worth, what, 7, 8, 10 pounds of weight or whatever. That doesn't even make sense. I just kind of grab it because it's there and then wind up having to drop it later anyway.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just do that and just forget about my kid and forget about the fact that you murdered my spouse and whatever. Sure. Yeah, let me just go ahead and do that. Because I'm scared. Yeah, okay. You sure seem scared. You got a lot of sense and a lot of turrets that you throw my way, and well, that didn't really do you any good then, did it? I'll be there in just a minute, buddy. I know you're getting nervous.
Inside, you got,
Oh, nice. 13 bobby pins. Woohoo. Oh, make that 12. Maybe 11. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Hey, come look at this.
I'm going to. So I could get him to open these too. Then I guess I don't need to. I've got all that for myself. That's one thing I'm not going to look over in Fallout and Elder Scrolls games. I'm not going to not have lockpicking and
not a bad
in this
place
case
to
hacking.
operate from. Plenty of security.
And son of a bitch, gotta just give me a fat man, didn't you? Okay, because I you know I damn well can't drop it. What do these things weigh? Like 30 units of weight or something? Take the ammo, though. The ammo's cool. Alright. Now comes real decision time. Wouldn't mind that automatic laser round's probably worth a lot more than one of those Institute guns, but let's see what I can throw away. That's worth some money, man. I hate to drop that unless I just have to. All those can go. Almost there. Kind of wanted a shock baton just for souvenir, but it'll probably be the next thing I drop, honestly. I should just clear out a bunch of weight now, but you never know. There may not be a whole lot... What am I saying? There may not be a whole lot more stuff to pick up. Yeah, there will be.
I'm through.
Already got them deactivated. So if you get past most of the terminals, or most of the turrets, then the last terminal doesn't require as high a skill. Okay, whatever. What's this?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. Permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Now, I'm wondering if there's enough of those to make up for putting perk points into sneak. In other words, is there something to compensate for things that you don't want to put points into if that's not the way that you're rolling with your character? You know, if you don't want to drop points into, say, lockpicking or hacking, can you, like, for example, bring a follower along that'll boost all that for you or do it for you? You know, stuff like that. Or if you don't want to invest points into sneak, can you, if you're patient, you know, and you suffer being easy to detect for a while until you get enough books under your belt, can you compensate for those points with getting those skill books and stuff? That's kind of what I'm curious about. Like I said, I don't really know what the game has to offer. Like, if I were to come up with a build and I would say these are good things to have, and then find out that there's equipment or things that you can find in the world that do the same thing as those perk points would, then that's perk points you don't have to spend, unless you want to stack them, of course, right? And so you can spend those in other places and come up with a better build, at least a better build earlier in the game. I'm sure at some point, if there really is no level cap, you'll eventually have everything. If you just wanted to go to level 100 or 150 or 2 or some ridiculous like that,
Sweet.
right? But if you're going to keep it in the 40 to 70 range or something, you know, something more along those lines, then having a better build earlier.
You made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Man, I'm digging all these cameras, man. Scar box, I'll take that too. Yeah, I'm going to confront this son of a bitch. This guy really doesn't have anything to say. I'm still way over. I'm not dropping that fat man. I'm just not. I know I haven't been using them, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, 2 pieces of steel for 1 bucket. You can get 2 pieces of steel off 2 cans for 1/3 the weight. But, still, steel is steel, just like wood is wood. Okay, so if this thing gives you 3 pieces of wood and it weighs 4 pounds, it's still 3 pieces of wood. If you're short on wood, it doesn't really matter. But, well, there's really not, you know what, actually, I'm not going to be using any of this stuff either. These weigh, what, half a pound a piece? Why am I sitting here being all meticulous over all this stuff? Yeah, you know what? That's not stuff I would make for a shotgun in the future. If I did anything else, I think the shotgun I've got now is probably the one I'm just going to roll with. I think I'm probably pretty much done with that. Alright, I'm still going to wind up being overweight. I already know I am. I really don't want it. I can't pass up too much of this stuff. Yeah, screw that. You know what? Give me that too. I want all the oil and stuff. Let's see if you can carry anything. Probably not, but let's see. Maybe something. Any of this? Any really lightweight stuff?
the plan.
Okay. I don't know what that was, but whatever. Alright, I'll just pop a buff out. Screw it. Probably need one for this fight anyway, to tell you the truth. So, there we go. Let's go for extra carry weight, extra damage, extra health. That all sounds good.
The most resilient woman in the Commonwealth.
Yep, the most justified destroying your bitch ass too. Here, in just a second. After I take your stuff, I'm gonna look around a little bit first. Of course. I got some carry weight now too. Yeah, circuit. I'm not. Yeah, ain't no way. Yeah, we'll talk on my time, not yours.
Perfect.
Oh, nice. What's this? Pitfall? Instead of pitfall? Pitfall, that's awesome. I'll be playing that. We might get in a round of pitfall before we head out on the next one. What do you think?
Let's talk.
When I feel like it. Maybe not at all, if I don't feel like it. This piece of crap is confused as to who's actually running things here. No, I think it's about time we taught this filth a lesson. What do you think?
Came a long way. Let's hear it.
Enough! Just... Where is my baby?
Lady, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. So maybe he's not quite a baby anymore, but he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
Fuck you, Kellogg.
Let him go. Your time's done. Your son is exactly where he belongs. He's home. In the Institute.
You don't get to make any of those decisions.
So where is it, huh? This institute? How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
It's you and your bitch robots, huh? Okay.
In 100 years, when I finally die, I only hope I go to hell so I can kill you all over again, you piece of shit.
Tell him. Oh, you need dialogue like that. That's what I'm talking about. We got a legendary patroller. Okay, let me get rid of that damage dealer right there. All right. Good fight. Good fight. All three of you bitches. Oh, sorry about that. God damn it. Well, that's not good. You need to get out of the way if you want some help.
Lights out for you.
Did you get the robot? Still haven't gotten the robot, huh? Okay, I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think he's down now. Synth patroller. Got him! Oh, he stemmed. Punk ass. Okay, I can do that too. That's fair. Probably not the first time he stemmed either. Where you at? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't have any more grenades. None of those, anyway. Got one of those, though.
Feel sorry for you. Came all this way for nothing.
Here, suck on that. How'd that feel?
Sean's gone. You'll never see him again.
Yeah. Oh, you got grenades too, huh? Okay.
John, bastard won't be hurting anyone else. We should take a look around, get all the intel this place can hide.
I'll take that.
Oh, this
Cybernetic
tech.
brain augmenter.
You were barely human.
Fills your action points on a critical hit. Cybernetic limb actuator, pain inhibitor. Oh, he had like all these institute upgrades and stuff. Oh, don't tell me. I got a bad feeling about that. Okay, so when it comes to actually finally finding the institute or whatever, tracking down Sean, then you have a decision. You can go with the institute and get these enhancements, or fight against them or something. I'm wondering if each faction has their perk. I wonder if it comes down to, like, if you side against the Institute, who do you side with? Or is it anybody? Or is it kind of like a New Vegas thing where you can either be with one or the other, or by yourself completely? It'd be interesting to see how wide open that is to make the decisions or not make the decisions that you want to make. That's going to be cool to see. Keep it relatively simple. Go find my son, go see what's happening. But, his words there, Sean's not exactly
Hey,
a kid anymore.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
You don't know anything, Nick?
Look at me. I'm trash. They threw me in the junk pile ages ago. Just another discarded prototype. Didn't exactly leave me the house keys. We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
How could Piper help us?
Trust me, that dame knows a lot more than she lets on. And she lets on a lot. If I know her, she's done her homework. And we need to talk this through with someone.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Good point, man. Nick's cool, man. Very cool. Alright. Well, we didn't exactly track down Sean, but, well, we know more than we did. Yeah, I was about to say, it may be dark, but it's not as dark as it was. Not really. We may not have necessarily a face on our enemy, but it's got a name, at least. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, is it really the enemy, though? Like I say, nothing's for sure. I don't want to, like, just cast judgments. Because a bad thing happens and something's involved with it, it, well, usually makes that thing bad, but not always. Not necessarily. Depending. I don't know. When something tries so hard to paint something as the bad guy, it makes me suspicious about whether it's really the bad guy or not. Because I kind of expect good storytellers to kind of throw some twists in there. Or that maybe the bad isn't so bad, or maybe there's shades of gray in there, you know, stuff like that. So, who knows? We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Yeah, I guess we were way down in the basement, huh? Like, way down in the basement. Oh, shit. My carry weight just wore off. Getting that cool ambient music going. Turrets. Let me just let me out the door, please. There we go. Oh, nice.
People of the Commonwealth,
Huh?
do
What
not
what the hell?
interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
Yeah, they don't look peaceful.
We are the
That usually doesn't bode well for anybody who's not the Brotherhood of the Steel. I don't think the pit appreciated y'all coming through there, just for example. Look at that ship. How badass is that? Man, that thing's cool. Big old dirigible, I guess. Sort of.
Deep into that darkness, peering. Long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Well, I don't know what you're quoting, Nick, but yeah, whatever. Right on, bro. Give me some of whatever you're having. Man, that thing's cool. Big old spotlights and stuff. Vertibirds. I love vertibirds. Almost as much as I love griffins in Dragon Age. And I haven't even gotten a griffin in Dragon Age. He told me to listen to this. Let's see what they...
Dance on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge police station immediately for reassignment. Repeating.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm technically considered one of the Brotherhood of Steel, right? Sort of. Recruit or whatever. Novice. Whatever. So, I guess we'll head there. That gives us a direction. We're gonna go talk to Piper first. Well, actually, first we're gonna go drop off all this junk. Holy crap, I still can't carry it? Damn, just how much stuff was I carrying? Alright, well, oh. Okay, that only raises your strength by 2. The, Psycho buff out raises it by 3. Alright, gotcha. Oh, just awesome. Okay, well, I'll go cure that too. But, we'll go to some settlements and go drop this. So I think I'm gonna go to the co-op and drop some more stuff off there so I can work on my, guard tower, you know? Let's get off this roof. Fast travel out of here. Dog meat's gone. Completely gone. I hope he's back at the co-op. Like I said, I hope I didn't glitch him or something. Oh well, we'll see. Alright, so we will, yeah, we will eventually go check on the Brothers of the Steel first, and we'll go drop stuff off, and then, we'll see where we go from there. We'll go talk to Piper, catch her up, and then I think we'll go report in with the Brotherhood and catch up there, because it looks like that quest line may be kind of getting started now. Right on. Okay, if you want to subscribe, click that button up top, and if you want to catch the rest of this Let's Play up to this point, click that image in the middle. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.